You ever been to the Grand Canyon? I was there, what was that for? A baby moon back in 2018. Beautiful. I mean, I love that part of the country. I love Arizona. I love the Grand Canyon. What I didn't know is that the Grand Canyon is apparently one of the 9 wonders of the world. Yeah, that was the president yesterday. He was at the Grand Canyon. What a schedule, by the way. The guy was on a 2-week vacation in Delaware on the beach. Now on our dime, he's going to, visit the Grand Canyon, eating some ice cream. I mean, life is good, man. I got to get that gig. You got the bag man, the kid, being your bag man. I mean, sheesh. Got to figure out how to get that scheme going. Anyway, here was the president yesterday. Good morning, by the way.
The Grand Canyon, one of the Earth's 9 wonders of the world. Literally. Think of that. It's amazing.
I love when he goes, literally. Well, no, it's not literally. And then he goes, think of that. Okay, I am, and it's still not a wonder of the world.
I was looking forward to him saying, let me say it again.
Okay, now, the widely accepted list of world wonders, by the way, includes 7 locations. You got the Great Wall of China, Taj Mahal, Colosseum. You know the list, right? That's the list. They're all man-made. I mean, despite what Joe thinks, climate change by man didn't cause the Grand Canyon to form, despite what he might think and want to be true. So he's got the number wrong. He's got the locations way off base. But what people are doing to bail him out here is they're saying, well, back in 1997, the Grand Canyon was included on a widely accepted list by CNN of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
Oh, because I've seen 25 now.
Oh, you've seen 25?
Yeah, I was looking this up, too, because I thought, okay, let me make sure.
It's kind of like, students' grades. It used to be a C was average. Now there's got to be 25 natural wonders of the world. There can't be 7, because that's not fair to the other 18.
Well, those are the ancient wonders of the world, Pete.
Oh, gosh.
Clearly. These are the ancient wonders. The natural wonders, the ancient wonders.
Either way, there's 7. He's saying there's 9. If there's an 8th and 9th wonder of the world, it's the fact that Joe Biden got elected president and the fact that the United States is still standing 3 years into Joe Biden's presidency. If you want to add a couple of wonders to the world, that's the list. Now, those are, of course, man-made wonders of the world after the Taj Mahal. But the guy's got numbers wrong. He doesn't know what he's saying, doesn't know what he's referring to. And then he goes, literally, yeah, think about that. Yeah, I did, and none of that's true. So as part of this visit to the Grand Canyon, he does a sit-down interview about climate change. He did this with, did he do it with the Weather Channel? Gosh, I think it might have been the Weather Channel he did this with. Sheesh. Okay. Here's the clip, President talking about climate change, and look at how he tries to snake his way out of this thing.
Are you prepared to declare a national emergency with respect to climate change?
We've already done that. We've conserved more land. We've rejoined the Paris Climate Accord. We've passed a $368 billion climate control facility. We're moving. It is the existential threat to humanity.
So you've already declared that national emergency?
Well, in the practice, you got a bug on you.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. So you've already declared that national emergency?
Practically speaking, yes.
Yeah.
Do you hear what he said there? You got a bug on you. And then he goes to the reporter's left shoulder, this young lady, and starts, slapping her left shoulder and wiping the bug off her shoulder.
I was a little nervous. He starts reaching forward with his hand,
yes,
towards her.
I mean, if he was 6 inches off, that would have been really awkward.
Oh, yeah.
You got to see the video. I'll put it up on, Mark, retweet it from the KCMO Twitter page, would you please? That way people can go to our Twitter page and put it up on Facebook as well and follow us there. But she goes and she asks him about climate change. And he starts practically speaking, climate emergency. Like, okay, well, you really haven't done that. You've done things that you might think will help the climate, which is, within reason, okay. But my goodness, then you try to get out of it and be like, hey, you got a bug on you. And then he reaches for his shoulder. Oh.
Are you prepared to declare a national emergency with respect to climate change?
I've already done that. We've conserved more land. We've we've rejoined the Paris Climate Accord. We've passed a $368 billion climate control facility. We're moving. It is the existential threat to humanity.
So you've already declared that national emergency?
Well, in the practice, you got a bug on you.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. So you've already declared that national emergency?
Practically speaking, yes.
Yeah.
You got a bug on you. I'm going to start using that one. Hey, honey, did you take out the trash? Oh, hey, look, there's a bug on you. That's what I'm going to start doing. Jeez.
The climate control facility. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Is that just
Join
some
the
word
club.
salad? Because I'm like, our buddy Bob Hamilton's got several climate control facilities. He'll help you with your air conditioning and your heating and cooling. So I was kind of at a loss why it cost so much or what one he was talking about.
No idea. And frankly, if you asked him today, he wouldn't know what he was talking about either. It's just like, come on, man. I don't think that and I say this, not tongue in cheek. Like, I think we're at the point here where he does not know what he's saying or what he's talking about. Whether it's ninth wonder of the world gaffes or it's, $360 billion climate control facilities, he said, we're moving. It is the existential threat, says the guy with the house on the beach. Why is it that the people who keep telling us how, the glaciers are melting, which they are, I understand that, we see the videos, but that it means that, we're going to have beachfront property in Lee's Summit. Why do they all have multi-million-dollar compounds in Martha's Vineyard and, Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and places like that? That's the part that I can't quite figure out. 913-408-7710. That's how you join us on KCMO. Mike, go ahead. You're on KCMO. What's up?
Yeah, a bug on you. That was in junior high what some of the boys would do as an excuse to touch a girl. I heard that yesterday, and I go, oh, my gosh. I mean, he's reverting to a 12-year-old now.
Well, that does happen, right? As you get older, you kind of revert back to what you were as a baby where someone's changing your diaper and taking care of you and the whole thing.
And I make one fast comment on the climate thing. Why is it every single climate change recommendation wants to tax and regulate the masses into the Stone Age and destroying the middle class? Every single proposal they have, that's their ultimate goal. Nobody wants to get rid of private jets. Nobody wants to get rid of mansions. Nobody wants to get rid of that. They just want to, tax and regulate the masses into the Stone Age. That's how you deal with climate change.
Thank you, Mike. You're right. And that's, Bill O'Reilly, coincidentally enough, did his morning update that airs at 7:15 every day on KCMO on this very issue. Yeah, climate change is real. And within reason, I'm fine doing some things that are common sense and make sense to alleviate the concerns. But the idea that we're going to impact middle-class Americans with these policies, when, by the way, Russia, mostly China and India, but include Russia on that list, China and India are the worst culprits on all this. And they're not given one rip, and they got 1 billion people each. Yet we're going to pass policies here that are going to, by the way, set us back in the world order against China and maybe India and destroy the middle class here in America, but do nothing to people like John Kerry. That's not going to fly. And that should never be considered, because then you're also putting America at risk on the world stage with some of these policies. 913-408-7710, 8:15 on a Wednesday morning on KCMO. Mark, you got a bug on you. We're next.